Hey, it's Keith from Amped Publishing. Today I'm going to walk you through a pretty cool WordPress plugin called One-Click Video Site Builder. What it basically allows you to do is you enter in a keyword to automatically go out and search YouTube channels for your niche and populate those videos as posts on your site. What you can also do is automatically add any relevant affiliate link or offer links you want to each of those posts, okay? One of the cool features as well is you can actually schedule it to go out and find new content, based on some interval that you set. So let's go ahead and just dive right in and take a look at it here. Right now I've got it installed right here, so I'm going to show you. Now keep in mind this is a plugin, not a theme, so you're not going to be able to change the look of your site, the color schemes, things like that. That's your theme takes care of all of that. This is simply a plugin that's going to populate your site with the content. Okay. All right, so looking at the options here, this is pretty much the first place you're going to start. You're going to need a Google YouTube API key, and they give you a nice little walkthrough video here of how to get it. It's quite easy. It takes under a minute to go ahead and get that key. You'll also be able to download the video thumbnails as your featured image. Remove any of the links that from the YouTube descriptions, because it's going to pull the YouTube description as well. So it'll remove any internal links that are in that description, and it also will fetch your the YouTube comments that are associated with that video and populate those on your post as WordPress comments. Pretty powerful stuff. Good for all the keywords that are the keyword rich comments that are there. And it basically gives you a little help on all of these to kind of clarify that exactly what it's going to grab. Now, looking at the display options, you can set your video dimensions. It's recommended that you just leave the width the way it is, which is blank, because that way it'll ensure that it's responsive on a mobile device. If you set that width, you run the risk of it not actually being responsive. You can autoplay your videos, show the related videos, and show annotations. Now, what it also offers is link cloaking options. So if you're not familiar with what that is, you can hit the little help here. But as a quick explanation, a lot of sites don't, especially crawlers and like Google, don't like sites that are loaded with affiliate links. So this will basically disguise those affiliate links for you, and you can set this directory to whatever you want. And I'll show you later what that looks like when we post some of our videos and what that does to the actual URL. It also offers text spinning. Now, this is additional. You would need a SpinWriter account, but you can go ahead and it's integrated with SpinWriter, so you can use that as well and set some settings there. I'm just going to disable it right now because I do not have that account. What it also gives you is the ability to integrate with backlinking options for OnlyWire. Now, OnlyWire, if you're not familiar with, is right here. It does have a free trial, but it is a paid, a paid resource, so you will at some point have to pay for it if you like what it's doing. But it basically posts content to 50 social profiles at once, helping you build backlinks. So you can go ahead and check that out too if you're interested. I think that's pretty powerful. Actually, I would recommend using that. Okay, so those are your basic options when you set up. So it's very quick to get set up. The next thing we'll do is we'll take a look at the templates. Okay, so here's your monetization templates. All right, so they give you a default one in here. I've created one already, but we're going to go ahead and create another from scratch. Okay, so if we add a new template, what you're going to see is a couple of short codes. So you have video player and you have description. Okay, so this is obviously exactly what it is. This is where the video is going to be embedded, and this is where the description is going to be embedded. Now, what I want to do is add my own affiliate link to this. Okay, so I'm just going to say, let's see, I think we'll do one on maybe like video marketing. So we can just say to learn more about video marketing. Click here. Okay, so this is basically going to be my affiliate link or my offer link, whichever you want to use. Now, if you want to use affiliate promotions, JVZoo, ClickBank, there's a ton of different affiliate platforms out there that you can use to find offers to promote that are specific to your niche. For this one, I'm just going to put in just Google, just for the example here. Okay, now I can because this is the default WordPress editor, I can put whatever I want in here. I can adjust this however I see fit. I can add graphics. I could have a nice button here if I wanted to, instead of just a text link. Actually, one of the bonuses that I have is a great marketing graphics package where you can just utilize a lot of those graphics, right here inside the editor. So it's really as simple as that. Now, what I'll do is I'll add this new. Oh, let's give it a name first. So we'll just call this video marketing, and we'll add the new template. Okay, good. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to want to set up this, basically this template, and start to populate it with content. So we're going to go ahead and click the admin URL there, the link there. And what you'll see here is basically these are all the settings for whatever type of videos you're going to look for. Now I've already populated the site with one area of email marketing. Okay, so I've created a category, which you can actually add categories right here. And I've added email marketing, and I did the search, and I posted those videos to the site. And I'll show you those here in just a second as well. But I want to set a new one up for my video marketing, right? Because I want to do multiple promotions. I don't want to just promote one type of product. So in here, what I'm going to do is basically enter the keyword. Now, each of these has a little help section to kind of show you and give you some tips exactly what each of these fields is requiring. So for this one, I'm going to hit video marketing, which means basically it's going to go out to YouTube. It's going to search anything for video marketing based on my settings. Okay. Now, it's suggested here that if you should name your template, name your category, and the keyword. Keep those all consistent. Okay, so that's really the best way to get the best bang for your buck. Now, you can also filter out some keywords. So if you wanted, it's video marketing, but you wanted to leave 3D graphic creation or something like that, or 3D video out of the mix, you can enter in any of those keywords right here, and it will basically exclude any of those results. Now you can also just search in a particular YouTube channel. So if there's a specific channel out there that really has some really great content, and you just want the search to be reserved to that particular channel, you can go ahead and enter that channel ID here. And to grab a channel ID, because there's a couple of places that we can use channel ID. One is here, one is going to be in our channel spy. So I'll show you how to grab a YouTube channel ID when we get to the channel spy area. Now you can sort these videos by a few things here, by ratings, most recent, and popularity. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it on popularity. You can set the duration, so if you'd like the videos to be over a certain amount, long, medium, short, you can set that there as well. I'm just going to leave it as any. And I'm going to show videos with at least 10,000 views. Okay, so you can set that to whatever you want as well. If you really want the high, the popular, trafficked videos, you can go ahead and set this to whatever number you'd like. Now, what I'm also going to do is tell to how many videos to fetch. Okay, so right now for this example, I'm just going to leave it at 5, but you can set this to whatever, however many amount of videos you want to create posts from. Up here we have a few scheduling options. So what I can do is, if I selected 50 right here, well, I probably don't want to publish all those immediately. I may want to save them all, as the post as drafts. You can certainly do that as well. Or you can schedule it. So if I wanted to schedule these, I could schedule it for, however many posts I want, per week. That way it's kind of more drip fed rather than just blasting it with 50 or 60 different videos all at one time. For this example, though, I'm just going to go ahead and just publish them all immediately so that we can take a look and see what they look like. Now you can also go ahead and schedule your posts under the category. So obviously we're going to go ahead and select video engagement for this one. And actually, I should have actually named it video marketing. So let's just go ahead and do that. Video marketing, and go ahead and add that category. Okay. All right, good. Okay, so it's automatically selected it for me, so we're good there. Now here you can select which post templates you're going to want to use. So you can select whichever one you want here. For this one, obviously, we're going to stick with the video marketing. And our next step here is there's really two choices you have from here. You can just go ahead and generate the video posts, and what it'll do is it'll go out and search based on your parameters and fetch the best 5 that it feels fits your parameters. Or what you can do is hit this preview video button. And what it'll do is it'll basically populate and give you the search results. So right down here, I've now got a whole bunch of different videos that fit my criteria. Now, the reason you can do that is if you want to get specific about which, exactly which videos you want, you can certainly just go ahead and choose those. If not, and you just wanted to, to go with, based on what you've chosen here, you could just select them all and then hit generate video posts, and it will still only find the 5. Okay, so this is really used if you just want to get specific about which which video you want. All right, so in this one we may want to let's actually uncheck these, and let's go with making money on YouTube, video marketing, marketing strategies here. Let's see, social media, Steve Jobs. So that's a YouTube one. So there's a video training. And let's just pick, let's say, online versus traditional business, viral marketing. That sounds good. All right. Okay, so that's 5. So what it's going to do is basically I'm going to go ahead and generate these video posts now. Now, what it's going to do is it's going to take you to this screen here, and if you have a bunch of these things, it'll take a little while to go out and generate all the posts, depending on what your settings are. So you can navigate away from this screen. You don't have to stay on the screen while it's generating. This should be fairly quick because we only picked 5 of them. As you'll see, it's already 80% done. So it should be just a second here. So we'll just go ahead and leave it on. All right, so we're done. Now you can see all of your posts here, and basically this is just going to take you to to the posts area of your of WordPress. But you'll see that here they are. Okay, so we've got all the posts that I've done. Now what it's done is it's gone out and it's grabbed the title, which is going to set the title of the video as the title of your post, which category it's in, and it also took the tags from YouTube and put them in there as well, along with all the comments. You'll see there's 55 for this, 51 here, 30, and so on. Okay, so you'll be able to see exactly, kind of what, how the fields are being mapped. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the actual site. Now, I'm just using a generic one of the pre-built themes, so it's not the prettiest thing, but it does work. Okay, so now I've chosen to have the thumbnail used as my feature image, which you'll see that's exactly what's happening here. Okay, so you'll see all of them. It's using there. You'll see the actual video. You'll see here's my link. Now, if you can see down here as I roll over, you'll see that it says now, my domain it recommends. Okay, so now it's basically cloaking the actual URL that I put in, which was Google. So I'll just open this in a new link just to kind of show you here. So once I click it, it goes to Google. So it will go to whatever link you want in there, but it's being cloaked, on the actual front end of the site here. Now you'll also see that it has the description, which you can spin if you've set that up in the admin area, as well as the tags. Okay, so we can, you obviously click into it and go to the actual post itself. There's the video. There's my URL. Here's all the comments as well are all populated here. And that's it. So you basically have just populated your site with some really great content, all leading back to your particular offer. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and also take a look. I mean, it's that simple. That's it. I wish I had more to show you, but it's that simple to get all of that content, all that great content, out on the web, out on your site, and leading to your offers. So let's take a look at the Channel Spy. Now, what Channel Spy is going to allow you to do is you'll see here, it's a plugin that can spy on YouTube channels of your choice to create video posts from any new videos that it finds. Okay. So you can see here you're going to be able to look for new videos from this channel and then set it for however many days you want that to happen. Now, there's a couple of ways that this happens. Number one is, it's both a cron job, but there's 2 ways to do that. Now, if built in, and if you just hit in the help here, you'll see that there's a WP cron. Okay, so what that is that's WordPress's built-in cron jobs. Okay, now the only downfall of using that, you don't have to. The plus of it is you don't have to do anything; it's already there. The downside is that it doesn't really run like a true cron job. A true cron job says every day or whatever I set that to, it's going to run no matter what. If nobody's even on my site, if I've never logged into my site, it's going to run and it's going to go grab whatever I'm telling it to do. With WP cron, what it's going to do is it needs something to kick off that job. Okay, so if I say that this is going to do, every 7 days go out and find new content, what it's going to do is as soon as somebody hits your site or you log into the admin and it's been 7 days, at that point it's going to go out and grab all that new content. So you need a visitor to actually hit the site to kind of refresh or start that job. Okay, so now it's not the end of the world. It's not bad, especially if you're getting traffic. It's really not that big of a deal. But if you really want a true cron job, you go ahead and set that up through your host. Now, this one here will actually do it automatically if you're using cPanel, which there's probably 80% of hosting services actually do use cPanel. All you need to do is put your username and your password in, and it will automatically create that cron for you. If you don't have cPanel access, you can either contact your host to set up the cron job, just tell them exactly what you want it to do, or if you're comfortable with it, there's knowledge bases out there for pretty much every type of hosting platform to show you how to set it up. And it's really not that difficult. It really does take under a minute to do. But if you're not comfortable with all that, it's not necessary. It's pretty much built in to WordPress. So what we can do is we can add a new channel. And what you're going to do is you're going to add the channel name, okay, so whatever name that is, and the ID. Now, here's how you find the ID. So what I did is I just searched email marketing. I went out, I saw, here, and actually we can go ahead and let's refresh it. Oops, sorry about that. Actually, what you want to do is click on the actual video itself, and then click here, okay? So what that's going to do is that's going to take you to the actual channel, and what you want is this. This is the channel ID. So you just go ahead and copy that, paste it in here. Pick the template that you want to use, so it could be video marketing, whatever it may be. We'll go ahead and load that. Choose the category you want it to post in for this one, and then go ahead and add that new channel. Okay, so now what'll happen based on your settings, every so many days, it's going to go out and it's going to find new content and then auto post it, using the template that you've basically have selected. And that's it. I mean, it's as simple as that. It literally is kind of an autopilot solution. But there's one other thing I do want to discuss with you, just for transparency. I'm using the Pro version of this. So as you'll see, it's Pro options. So the Pro options are actually basically the basic one. The front end offer does not include any of these settings right here. The downloading the video thumbnails, removing the links, fetching YouTube. These are included here. Obviously, the API key is part of the basic, and really anything down from here below is not included in the front end offer. You would need to purchase the Pro plan in order to get access to all of this, and I strongly recommend that. I mean, the power of that of these features right here is worth its weight in gold. So I would definitely take advantage of that. But I wanted to let you know that up front. That concludes our walkthrough of one-click video site builder. Go ahead and click any of the links below and pick up your copy today.